Hi everybody, I'm Dawn Meifert. Thanks so much for joining me on Here's the Deal. So I recently received an email from an individual talking about global warming and the liberal conspiracy that global warming is and what a hoax it is. So I want to take a look at this today. The candidates have not discussed it. I find it appalling that neither side has addressed this issue in terms of climate change and what it means for the future of our kids and our grandkids. So let's look at some of these statistics. 2012 already, as of the month of July, 2012 was at the #2 spot for wildfires across the U.S. with more than 9 million acres having gone up in flames. We've had, across the world, worldwide, we've had 331 months of above average global temperatures. And while Norway has announced the world's largest new tax on carbon emissions, the U.S. is seeking to block greenhouse gas reduction. I mean, it makes me curious if we even live on the same planet. Now, when Romney has criticized President Obama in terms of his investment in the alternative energy industry, that's a tough one. He said that about half of what Obama has invested in has gone bankrupt, and that's an absolute untruth. The administration has invested in about 28 industries, and 3 of those companies have gone bankrupt, a far cry from the 50%. So if we were to get serious about this, let's talk about the fact that the U.S. solar industry is currently growing at 10 times the rate than the rest of the economy. If we were to invest $1 million in the following industry, this is how many jobs we get. $1 million into coal gets us 7 jobs. $1 million into the smart grid gets us 12 jobs. $1 million into wind, 13. $1 million into solar is 14. The highest return on investment for us as taxpayers is mass transit. If we were to invest a total of $1 million in mass transit, we would be looking at 22 new jobs. The transformation to a greener economy is expected to produce 15 to 50 million jobs over the next 2 decades and lift a whole class of individuals out of poverty. We've got to start talking about this. We've got to ensure that our candidates start talking about this because quite literally, our future is on the line. Thanks so much. I'm Dawn Meifert, and this has been Here's the Deal.